Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jin. So today I'll be checking out Death Note episode 10. It's crazy. I'm actually 10 episodes in and it's taken a turn. Well, it's always been crazy from day one with Death Note. But as you know, L revealed his face to Light in the last episode, and yeah, that's just really bold of him, and his plan is actually really interesting because he's planning to get close to Light as a friend so that, maybe Light will tell him his secrets about the Death Note and what he's doing. I don't know, it sounds really crazy, but I'm just excited to see who will actually fold and expose themselves fully. Because Light, he's excited as well to actually investigate L now that they're going to be, friends in university. And it's wild. I didn't even realize that L used a pop star's name as an alias, and it's just really crazy. I totally missed it in the last episode, but I realized afterwards that he used the pop. What's his name? I don't even know the pop idol's name, but he used the pop idol's name as his alias. So that's really weird, but yeah. Why did he use a famous person's name? Like, it's so obvious. But I guess it doesn't really matter, so that's why he did it. And yeah, I'm just gonna get into this episode to see what's going to happen next and follow their journey, their friendship. And yeah, I'm hoping to see more characters as well, because it's just L, Lights, the police force, and so forth. So I'm really expecting to see other, college friends that Light will have, and maybe L too. But yeah, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers soon, so make sure you subscribe if you're seeing these videos and if you like them. Now let's get right into it, guys. Yay, we're at school. Finally.
I have to admit, I was surprised, Ryuga. I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
Is it a problem for you?
Not at all. But when you first invited me to play, did you know how good I was?
Yes, I'll be fine though. It's been a while, but at one time I was actually the British junior champion.
If I ask him if he's British, would he think I'm trying to find out more about him because I'm Kira? Oh well, can't hurt to try. Ryuga, were you
He used to be
raised
champion though?
I
Cool.
lived in England for about 5 years when I was younger. Let's take your breath. Nothing in that story ever revealed his true identity, I promise you.
Is that so?
They're gonna be competitive, right? Because they both hate losing.
This is just a friendly game of tennis, nothing more.
Oh, really?
In and of itself, it won't determine if Light is Kira, but I know Kira hates to lose.
Oh. Wait a sec. Did he do that on purpose or did he not see?
Whoa, Ryuga, you sure don't mess around.
He who strikes first wins.
What do you mean you're not at liberty to say?
I'm very sorry, sir. We're under orders from L not to discuss the case with anyone, including you.
I'm not asking for details here, just what you're doing and where.
I'm very sorry, sir.
He's not able to disclose that information.
You know, Yagami, it's been 4 months since this case came to the public's attention and they want results.
With all due respect, sir, the rest of the department runs away with their tails between their legs and we're incompetent? Do you have any idea how
For
many
real.
people are left at task force headquarters these days? If you're concerned with public opinion, then you'll want to suppress the fact that most of our detectives would rather let a serial killer roam free than risk their lives.
He's spitting facts.
Yagami, what about this L character? Can he be trusted?
In my opinion, he's a lot more capable than we are. Right now, even as we speak, he's risking his life.
He is. How can they doubt L like that? Look at his record.
Who are they anyway?
Relax, Light. While it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also true that most people would rather win than
lose. It's human nature.
That's true.
If I go for the win, I suppose I could just lose on purpose. But if I do, it could work against me. Since he'd expect Kira to want to win, he might also expect me to throw the match to avoid suspicion. I don't see any way that he can profile me based on... Either way, I'm not going to let him win.
Of course.
And just like that, we've got an umpire and a line judge.
Oh, you won't believe this. I thought I'd heard the name Light Yagami somewhere before, so I checked. He was the 0203 junior high tennis champion.
Hey, what about my Ryuga? Don't tell me you haven't noticed him holding his own against this former junior high champ.
That girl is a fan of L.
I'm already in your head. There's no way this tennis match will deepen our friendship. This is a token gesture, an elaborate act we'll go through so we can say we're closer. Because I wanted to play tennis with you, you'll assume that I'm preparing to take a step closer, laying the groundwork to get to know you better.
Yes.
However, I'm sure you'll tell me you need to know if you can trust me first. And of course, the only way to win your trust will be to share what I know about Kira. More importantly, that you are really L as you say you are. So it goes without saying that the first thing you're going to want from me is... some kind of confirmation from a third party that you really are L. Which means... we'll have to go to Task Force headquarters.
What?
In all things, one cannot win with defense alone. To win, you must attack!
Whoa.
Game and set! Won by Light Yagami!
Light one. Yo.
Just as I expected, you beat me. It's been a while since I had to play that hard. I'm feeling kind of thirsty. Plus, there's something I wanted to ask you about. You want to go somewhere for a drink? You humored me with the tennis match. The least I can do is answer some of your questions. But before this conversation goes any further, there's something I must tell you. What's that? I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira.
Ooh. He's saying that he suspects that he's Kira?
You think I'm Kira?
Oh.
When I say I suspect you, it's only a 1% possibility. That aside, I don't mind telling you that once I'm sure you aren't Kira, and I can verify that your deductive skills are as strong as I think they are, I'd like nothing more than to have you work with me on this investigation. So no matter how little he says he suspects me, it means he has grounds to prevent me from meeting anyone on the task force.
The way he said it just now.
Favorites in the area, and if we sit here, there's no chance of anyone overhearing us. Thanks for showing me this place. I can see why you like it. Not to mention, we're so out of the way here, no one's gonna give you a hard time about the way you sit. I don't sit like this because I want to. I have to sit like this.
Oh.
You see, if I were to sit normally, my deductive skills would immediately be reduced by roughly 40%. I'm sure that can wait until you're convinced that I'm not Kira. So please, let's talk about whatever you want to. You're under no obligation to do this, but would you mind submitting yourself to a test of your deductive reasoning skills?
Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. We can begin by taking a look at these.
Photographs of 3 notes written by prison inmates while under Kira's control just prior to their deaths. None of this information has been made public. You can take as long as you want to look them over. Please let me know what you think. Very interesting.
This is child's play. There's a print number on the back of each of these photographs.
If I ignored this fact and was still able to come up with the phrase, L, do you know, gods of death love apples,
If I read it the way Kira intended on my first attempt, it will look more suspicious.
but the fact that I'm able to solve this silly code isn't enough on its own to prove that I'm Kira. I think Kira wrote these, and it seems he's encoded a message for you as well, almost as if he's mocking you.
If you line these notes up side by side and take a look at the first letter of every line, it reveals a message.
Rearranging it like this gives you L, do you know? Gods of death love apples. But there are obvious print numbers on the back of all these photographs. Arrange it in that order, we get
L, you know, love apples, gods of death.
Oh.
That doesn't sound right.
And based on that, it's hard Hard to believe that Kiddo would have wanted you to read it this way.
That's incorrect.
Incorrect?
The thing is, there were
What?
actually 4 photographs. When we add this one, it reads, L, do you know? Gods of death who love apples have red hands.
It's a fake. I never made any criminal write the letter in this 4th picture. Is he stupid?
No,
But
he's
seeing
doing
as I only had 3
something.
photographs to work with, my deduction was perfect.
No, it wasn't. The truth is, there were 4 of them. If you'd figured that out, it would have been perfect. Even though you knew the message was incomplete, you decided that there were only 3 notes.
Yeah.
Or even considered that there might be a 4th. What do you make of that?
Damn him. This wasn't just about gauging my deductive reasoning skills. He wanted to see what my reaction would be. If I keep falling for his tricks, I'll be playing right into his hands.
That's true. He wanted to see a reaction when he gave you that other card.
If you were me, faced with someone who might be Kira, how would you go about establishing this person's innocence or guilt? You'd need to be absolutely sure.
I would probably try to get him to say something that was never made public in any way. Something that only Kira could know. Kinda like what you were doing just now.
Truly amazing. What's incredible is that I've asked countless detectives that same question, and it took most of them minutes to even come up with an answer. But you immediately thought of a scenario in which Kira is speaking directly to the investigator.
Yeah.
Impressed. You make a fine detective.
I mean, he's that smart, but it's also that he's actually Kira.
Yes, it's about 3% now. However, it's made me that much more determined to work with you on this investigation. You see, I'm in a position where even if you are Kira, it would still be to my benefit to have you working alongside us. Do you know why I'd say that?
If I cooperate with you, there's a chance I can help the investigation to move forward. And if I'm Kira, I might reveal myself. But I think you might be getting the wrong idea. It's true that I do have an interest in the Kira case, but I know that I'm not Kira, and I certainly don't want to be killed by him. Besides, what proof have you been able to get me yourself are Kira? I think it hardly seems fair for just one of us to be.
He knows that he's not Kira? This guy's... He's just next level with the lies. He doesn't even flinch when he lies.
Prove it to me. I think I'd
Or
be convinced
blinks.
if, say, my father or someone else from Task Force headquarters was able to confirm your identity. If you can't do that, then I'm afraid I just won't be able to help you.
You sure talk a lot, don't you, Light? Typical for someone who hates losing. You got 7%. I don't remember saying you couldn't meet anyone from Task Force headquarters to verify my identity. I'm currently working alongside your father, as well as several other senior detectives from the NPA. Now, if I understand you correctly, and I take you to Task Force headquarters, you'll help us with the investigation. Am I safe in making this assumption?
Does this guy have a death wish? I don't understand. What's he thinking?
He's risking his life to solve this.
Yes?
Ryuzaki, I have some bad news.
Light, your father is...
Light, it's your... My father.
What?
He had a heart attack.
Oh. Why did that happen? Is it the stress of the case? And what he went through just now, the argument with his boss?
me to bring anything. Light, you take care of him, okay?
Sure.
I can't believe this happened.
So the doctors think stress was the only cause?
Yeah. To be honest, I thought it was Kira when I first collapsed, but I'll be all right. It seems I've been pushing myself a bit too hard lately.
Yeah.
Indeed. It must have added to your stress knowing that Light is a suspect in this investigation.
You actually told my father that?
Yes.
I guess
In
that's
fact,
what's
I told
causing
him
it.
everything.
He was really stressing
It's
out.
true, he even knows that I am ill.
That's correct. This man is ill. To protect his identity, we on the task force refer to him
Ms. Ryuzaki, but make no mistake, it's him.
This guy is the real L. My father wouldn't lie.
Yeah, you have the confirmation now.
No, let's face it, it wouldn't be that simple. There's no need to rush. I have time to sit back and watch. But for now, I'm the light Yagami who's worried for his father.
So,
Oh my gosh,
now that you've
he's still being calculated.
cleared as a suspect.
When I say I suspect him, you should know it's very minor. We've gone over this, but I'll explain it again. Not long ago, Kira killed 12 FBI agents who come to Japan to assist us. They were instructed to follow people appointed to the Japanese police. One of these agents, Ray Penber, exhibited unusual behavior before he died.
Yes.
I understand.
It would make sense I may suspect. No, to be more precise, there's no one else I could suspect. I find Light's deductive powers quite impressive. He's always quick and to the point.
That's true.
I'd like to help with the investigation. Also, I'd like nothing more than to catch Kira so I can prove once and for all that I'm not him.
You're gonna catch yourself.
Besides, don't you remember my promise? That if something ever happened to you, I would find Kira and make sure he gets executed.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Seemed like an act to me. Or if it is, it's too cheesy.
Light, listen to me. Kira is pure evil. We can all agree on that. What is truly evil is the power to kill people. And any person who has come to possess this kind of power is cursed. No true happiness can be obtained like that. Not by killing other people.
I think you're absolutely right. If Kira is just a normal person who somehow obtained this awful power, I would say that he's cursed.
Ryuzaki, I'm sorry for all this trouble, but I'll be back at work as soon as the doctors let me out of here.
Maybe you need to rest. The way they're actually talking and saying this stuff to Light, and he's just still feeling normal.
Please, isn't there something?
If you aren't Kira, it won't be necessary. Let things run their course and the truth will be revealed.
I can't take this anymore. Put yourself in my position. How do you think it feels to be accused of being Kira?
Accused?
It was one of the worst feelings ever.
What if you were to lock me up for a month in a place with no TV or any other kind of access to the outside world and keep a constant watch over me?
Would any normal person be willing to go to such extreme measures to clear their name?
No.
That's no good. I can't do anything that would deprive you of basic human rights.
And he can write down names in advance. So that experiment wouldn't work.
It'll become apparent to us if you're not Kira. And listening to that conversation between you and your father, I was almost convinced you might not be him. Light, please take good care of Mr. Yagami.
Oh, one more thing. I know I agreed to help with the investigation, but I don't think I'll be able to do much until my father is healthy again.
Yes, of course. Well then.
He said he was almost convinced. Almost.
Ryuzaki. He's the L I've been fighting this whole time. What is his real name?
I am not Kira.
I never once felt cursed since I picked up the Death Note. In fact, the thought never even crossed my mind. I'm happier than I've ever been.
Thanks to this power.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I could care less whether you get cursed or happy. I leave that sentimental crap to you humans. But normally humans who come into contact with a Shinigami have nothing but misfortune.
That's interesting. But I have no intentions of repeating that pattern.
Well, I hope you're right about that.
What is this crap? Don't tell me this is your idea of a proposal! Listen, you people must think that just mentioning Kira's name is enough to get us the ratings we need, huh? Well, you're wrong! Our program gets the ratings because we cover the stories that the other stations won't touch. If it cleans, it cleans. What I need is a good freaking story, not this crap! Now get out there and find me a story!
But the police won't talk, sir. It's been impossible to get details from them lately.
Idiot! I don't pay you to complain. If they won't give you anything, then get creative!
Get creative?
Mr. Demagawa, sir, this is for you.
What
What's
is it?
that?
So who is this from? Huh?
Who sent that?
It's almost too good to be true. A message to the world from Kira. If you do not broadcast these tapes, I will kill your company's board of directors one by one. Who wouldn't air these? If this is for real,
And he's
our ratings are
excited?
gonna go through the
Wow.
roof. Holy crap! I'm so excited I feel like I'm having a heart attack here.
What? So did he actually send stuff to the press? I mean, who else could send it? And some tapes too. He has some tapes. I don't know what to think about that, but yeah, I guess I'll have to wait until the next episode. But it's crazy how Elle is not being convinced, you know, that Light is not Kira still. And he's thinking maybe he's trying too hard to clear his name, because would a regular person try to clear their name that hard? Maybe not. Like, if you know you're not Kira, you would just, I mean, it's annoying, of course, but it sounds like he's trying to get Elle to leave him alone as soon as possible, you know? He doesn't want to be under the radar. So that's also very suspicious. If you're Elle, that would look a little suspicious to you. So I can't really blame Elle to think that, you know, he's not in the clear as yet. I'm still going to suspect you. I'm still going to think you're Kira. So, yeah. As for the friendship, the test and stuff, the way that Elle actually gave him that extra card too, and was saying that that was a message as well, to actually see his reaction then and there, that was really smart, because he didn't expect that. He was thinking, you know, oh, I just need to figure out the codes or act like I'm just, you know, figuring out what this message is. But when he put it in there, he almost got a reaction from him. So Light is going to have to really pay attention and stay focused when he's being tested by Elle, because he almost slipped up then and there with that new card. He was like, what? I know I didn't, you know, send that card, so what? He almost was like, you know, showing on his face that he didn't send it because he's Kira. I mean, that was close for him. But it's gonna happen soon, and I'm hoping that it happens where Elle finds out that he's Kira, and, you know, Elle doesn't die before, because it's really annoying when they die before finding out that the Light is Kira. It's really annoying, because Naomi was so close, and then she was close with information, good enough information too, but then she just died before, like, he eliminated her. So I'm really hoping that Elle will figure out that this guy is Kira, and it kind of stops, like they get him locked up or something, because he's out of control. And the way that he reacted to, I mean, he's obviously feeling bad about his father's heart attack. He was shocked. But then after that, he was like literally in his head thinking that, oh, I need to be Light, what's his last name? Yagami? I need to be Light Yagami right now and, you know, feel bad in this moment about my father's heart attack accident or what's happening to my father right now. How can you sit there and think that you need to feel those emotions right now? Because if you're just feeling okay, you know, that's going to look suspicious. What? I mean, that's what it looks like that then and there, that he's trying to feel the emotions that a person is supposed to feel when your parent is ill or if something happens to your parent. So I don't know. How can you think those thoughts? Is he telling me that he'd be fine if he'd just be thinking about his agenda, his work, meaning him being a god and doing the Death Note things, instead of really caring about his father genuinely? He's like, Light Yagami has to be there for his father or feel, you know. What? He's definitely something. He's different. This guy is just, he's really holding it together. And even though he's doing that, Elle is still suspicious of him. And that's really good because that's hard. This is just the hardest thing. Anyone else would actually put him in the clear because they'd be like, you know, he's just being a normal kid and he's just smart. That's it. But no, Elle is just not giving up. He's just still sticking to this and still thinking that there's something there. You know, he has that strong instinct that this guy is definitely, well, not definitely, maybe he's Kira and I'm not going to give up until I see that, you know, he is Kira. It's crazy though. He's spending a lot of time on Light too, because what if it was someone else? You know, what if it was actually a different person that's Kira? But he's actually right to be focusing so much on Light. But it's sad that that happened to Light's father too. Like he was literally so stressed out about it. He really doesn't want to believe that his son is actually Kira. So them, you know, putting that into the show, that makes a lot of sense, where his father cares so much about his son and he's concerned and doesn't really want that to be, it doesn't want it to actually be that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that he would actually go through that phase just now, the heart attack and stuff. But it's crazy how Light is even not considering to stop what he's doing, even though his father had a heart attack. He's like just ready to continue. Like, what? He's not even feeling any remorse, any guilt. Yeah, that word. He's not feeling any guilt whatsoever to actually stop what he's doing, because anyone else, any normal person would, you know, consider and say, okay, maybe I need to take an actual break. You know, maybe I'm upset with this Death Note thing. It's changed me. I'm going to throw it away, or I'm just going to put it away for a while and just, you know, live my life. You know, maybe some people, even evil people, would actually, you know, put it aside because of their love for their father. But no, this guy is still thinking about continuing and maybe not literally not taking a break or anything. He's just wondering how he can find out what Elle's name is to get rid of Elle so that he can continue to do what he's doing, because he's happy and he doesn't care about anything else. He's happy, so yeah. And it's crazy how you can say that he's not cursed or anything. It's the happiest he's ever been. Right after standing outside of the hospital where, you know, what happened to his dad. It's just really wild. So he's not afraid of being, you know, alone then? Like by himself doing this? Like he's okay with being without his family, it seems. He doesn't really care about them. He's not, it's like he's changed, he's not going with the identity of Light anymore. He needs a new name. Yeah, because he's something else. I'm saying this in every episode reaction, but it's just the truth. He's something else now. I don't know, man. The way he just said this is the happiest he's been. So he's disagreeing with his father that's on the hospital bed right now. It's just wild. Like, he's not thinking he's responsible for what happened to his dad at all. There's no guilt. Yo, that's next level. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of this reaction. Make sure you smash the like button like I said. Subscribe if you are seeing these videos and if you like my reactions, and if you also like Death Note. Yeah, subscribe and turn on post notifications. Bye!